Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pathfinder Plays. And as a lot of you are aware, I have done an interview with the lead developer of SCUM, Tomislav, and it was really fun. We covered a lot of ground, discovered and discussed a lot of information, but that interview was 4 hours long, and so I am going to take the liberty and create smaller segmented videos for you all to enjoy that will hopefully put out valuable information into more digestible chunks. Also, it's worth noting that though I usually write my own videos or do them ad-lib, this time I had some help. A user on Reddit by the name of Noodle, and she goes by that in SCUM as well as her Facebook group, has written up the entire discussion in summary and in very well written as well. She does lots of other things like typing up the regular patches and updates for the game and shares them to everybody else so that they can see what's going on. But she has given me the opportunity to read from her summary of the interview to save me time and to also help you guys see how awesome she is. So thank you, Noodle. All of the links to her socials will be in the description below, so if you guys love anything SCUM, be sure to go check her out. Today we are going to be talking about the lore of SCUM, which we did cover in the interview quite deeply, so let's get into it. We know veteran players may know of the backstory of SCUM, but the majority of newer players do not. They don't realize what is outside of the game, they don't see the story. They may see the title SCUM and that the game is set on a prison island, and they may not understand that it's not quite how it seems. The island is part of a game show hosted by Tech One, a company that is part of a larger corporation that rule the world with an oppressive regime. There are those in the world that are opposed to this unfair who stand up against it, but they are quickly arrested and thrown onto the island and become part of a TV show called SCUM. The rebels are then subjected to horrific conditions, as you are well aware if you play the game, and treated as common criminals. The public on the outside will not identify with the true cause or the intended liberation they tried to bring. They will see a terrorist, a lowlife, someone who deserves everything they get. Tomislav suggested this may be a cheesy storyline, but it also provides something that is easy to suggest, something that they can easily create an interesting universe from. The outer world was described as something like Blade Runner or Cyberpunk 2020. Imagine a dystopian hell, dark, destroyed, polluted, full of crime, fear, and oppression, yet this world boasts high-tech elements and environment that would allow advanced experiments, genetic engineering, mutations that would provide the island with the most horrific enemies. Imagine a human-bear hybrid, a mini-boss, if you will. A creature that controls certain parts of the island along with its minions. The way this game is developed will ensure freedom for the player, a complete sandbox experience. If you choose not to follow the story, you'd prefer to prance around with a few guns killing all in sight, that's fine. If you decide to spend your days naked on a beach drinking Slav revivers, that is fine too. However, players will come across clues about the island they reside in. You may be looting a bunker, you may come across a PC, and it works. On the PC, you may find a document that describes some awful experiments that are being conducted against the prisoners of the island. Then you are contacted through your BCU chip, a supercomputer embedded into the back of your skull, by a mysterious person outside the island. They want you to take it to a location so it can be used to gather evidence against the company. You can decide there and then if you would like to accept this mission and begin the storyline or not and continue with your naked beach antics. Whichever path you choose, you will eventually come across more and more clues. You will find that there are two sides to this very messed up story: the companies and the rebels. Renegades who are trying to destroy the system. You will learn it is not as black and white as it seems. Both sides do not appear to be good or bad. Both sides are fighting for their own ideals and principles. You may find you have to make a choice. Will you be a renegade or a company man/woman? Or again, will you just lie on the beach with your sand up your butt? Who knows? It's up to you. As you progress in the game, you will become more notorious on the island. A rebel would be working against the company. They would be hacking, destroying, and causing general mayhem. A company man may be hunting down these rebels or receiving missions from Tech 1 themselves. Whichever path you choose, you may become famous within the show. This will be reflected in the amount of fame points you earn. The public may love you or loathe you. The developers are really trying to not only bring this amazing storyline to the multiplayers, but also to single player. This may prove difficult as real-life players on the island will affect your gameplay one way or another, so these will have to be replaced with NPCs in single player. The team know how popular single player is. Currently 25 to 30% of the player population is single player according to their game statistics. I really hope you guys find the time to watch at least the first half of the interview. That is where you will hear the origin of Scum in its entirety, the pitfalls, his personal issues, the excitement in his voice. It is all fantastic. Noodle says that she could not write it all into words, but she does hope that she has conveyed enough for you to get an idea about how brilliant the Scum development team is and how much they do love their game and their community. And she also said that she blames me for missing some of the interview because there was a bird that met its doom in the fire behind Tomislav, and the whole chat was actually laughing at me because I ended up punching dirt, and you can enjoy that clip right now.
Is somebody coming? Did you hear something? Maybe wolves?
No, keep talking. There's a bird behind you that I want to kill.
Yeah, okay. I don't like bird behind me. Yeah, so this kind of thing is something that metabolism allows to do, and that's why it's fully unique. It took us around 6 months just to put paper. Now let's talk about the future metabolism and how it's hard to be completed. Actually, it's really close. The thing that still has to be done properly is basically digestion and how things are distributed and things related to medical stuff, wounds, healing, stabilization and stuff like that. So this kind of thing will hopefully be out.
Okay, that's good.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is about it. I hope you enjoy yourselves. I hope you found out a bit more about the story of Scum. There is a ton more that I haven't covered yet, but they will be covered in future updates. My channel memberships are open, so if you want cool perks at a cheap rate, click that join button and find out what they are. If you like playing Dead Matter or Scum and want some top tier servers to play on, check out the description below. Once again, check out Noodle's socials in the description below as well. And also join my Discord. We have a lot of fun there and play games. And as always, if you guys like scares, survival, and scavenging, consider hitting that subscribe button, that like button, and share this with your friends. Path out.